Brulé was not the only white person, the European, to have witnessed the nation of Carantouan. How many of you have heard of the three Dutchmen that were here? Right? Well, this is more from Champlain. They told us that the preceding year, 1614, while making war, they captured 3 of the Dutch, who were assisting their enemies, as we do the Hurons. And while in action, one of their own men was killed. Nevertheless, they did not fail to send back the 3 Dutch prisoners without doing them any harm, supposing that they belonged to our war party, since they had no knowledge of us except hearsay. So in 1614, this is a claim that there were no European contact. They were wrapped by 20 different tribes that they were in war with. And until 1614, no trade goods could have gotten to them unless through other Indians, right? Here's the Hendrickson map. You see, what they did was they took the 3 Dutchmen, they took them out to the Delaware where Hendrickson was, actually the Hudson Bay, and they ransomed them. And they got some kettles, and they got a bunch of trade goods for these 3 Dutchmen. And then the Dutchmen, what do? They talk to Hendrickson, and where they were becomes a part of his map. And if you look at his original map, you'll even see text on it that talks about those 3 Dutchmen that were kidnapped. And if you look here, we're doing that same Tioga Point look, and you see the Capitanesses there. Let me just show you something else. Keep an eye on it. This is a much later version of that same map. You see those Capitanesses right here? And this becomes that river. You probably can't see that number there, can you? What do you suppose that is there on a map on the side? What do you suppose that would be? Anybody have any ideas? How about latitude? What do you suppose that number is? Anybody have a guess?
40?
42. 45.
How about 42? Guess where we're standing right now? I'll give you a hint.
41.
Sarah's 41.99. And you can see how that all starts to meld together.
So before this was Philadelphia Sales, there was an Indian thing?
I think so. Capitanesses was a shoe store.
Moccasins.
Yeah, there you go.